So we're going to dive into the objections now, and I know that's why you came, but I really felt that the things in the beginning were really important, because if you skip over those, this won't matter, or you might even have 150 objections rather than the 7 most common. So let's dive in, and we're going to talk about the most common ones. What do you think is the most common objection? Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay. I can't afford it. How did you know I had that on my PowerPoint? Okay. So when a client says, I can't afford it, they are usually saying one of 2 things. I really would love to work with you, but I haven't got the money. So that might be one thing, right? Or 2, I'm just not convinced, but I like you, and I can't afford it feels more comfortable than saying no. Do you get that? We do not want to hear, we don't want to hurt people's feelings. So most people, just the knee jerk is, I can't afford it. I can't afford it. And we do that all the time. We always do that. You know, I tell the story about going into the grocery store. It happened last week, and I looked at the strawberries, and the strawberries were $5. $5 for like 10 strawberries. And I'm like, I can't afford that. But I could afford it. I decided I couldn't afford it because it wasn't worth it to me for that price. Does that make sense? I mean, I've spent $5 on worse things than beautiful strawberries. So we all do it. And of course, the strawberry didn't hear me, and I didn't hurt the strawberry's feelings. But certainly, we've all done this with offers that we have heard. And sometimes it maybe is like, maybe you're house hunting and you look at this beautiful home, and it's $1 million home, right? And you look at what the monthly payment is, and you're like, there's no way we can do this. That's the truth, right? You can't, no, most people can't make a $6,000 mortgage payment, nor would you want to. But that's different. That's really the answer to, I really want this house, but I haven't got the money for this house, okay? So at this point, when you hear this, you have to go find out which one it is. So your job is to get in there and ask some questions. So a good question to ask is the money the only thing stopping you? Or is there something else that might cause you to hesitate? And you will get some answers there. It might be, well, yeah. And for us coaches, I already have another program, and that's one of the objections as well, but it's all intertwined in the same thing. I might not have time, so all this other stuff comes into it and out of it. And if you've developed a good connection by this point, then your clients should be happy to share what's really behind it, because they'll feel comfortable with you. You're probably, by the time you're making the offer, you're probably around 30 or 40 minutes into the call. So you kind of know each other a little bit, and you might know them before because maybe they heard you speak. So what they might mean is, I don't believe in your product or service, right? I don't believe in it. I don't believe what you have is really going to help me. And I will tell you, I have done over the past 18 years, I wish I had kept count, but I know I have done over 1,000 enrollment calls because I do them a lot and I've done them a lot over the years. And I will tell you that it's rarely about the money, rarely. It's mostly about other stuff. And if you can dig into it, you can actually have a conversation to see if your program is really a fit for this client.